Morning, everyone, and welcome to Options Brains. Finviz in a nutshell today. I talk to traders on a daily basis, and good traders, great traders, beginner traders, rookie traders. And one thing in common that good to great traders have isn't luck, it's hard work. There's no secret sauce. I'm asked constantly, what's the secret sauce? What's the best way to do this? Best way to do that? There's no magic bullet in trading. It's not an indicator. It's not anything else. It's everything together. It's no individual thing. But the most important thing is hard work. If you're going to spend 5 minutes a week in trading and hope you're going to get some, turn 10,000 into 100,000 or a million, it's probably not going to happen. Has it ever happened in the history? Maybe, but that's not going to be your most likely scenario. We're going to give a short little tutorial here on Finviz, and I just want you to keep in mind that any stocks, options, or future symbols displayed are for illustrative purposes only and are not intended to portray a recommendation to buy or sell a particular instrument. All right, you can find us here at optionsbrains.com. All right, let's move on to Finviz here. Okay, this is the futures heat map, and this is what I have up on my screen, one of my screens at all times. I trade a lot of the futures. You can see if something's moving against you, you can see it very quickly. This morning, though, I want to look at the screener. And that's another question I'm asked all the time. What are the best stocks to trade? It really depends on what your particular style is. I like to swing trade, catch things that are moving up or down. I do some day trading on the weeklies, but mostly it's a little bit longer, a couple days, maybe a week, but not extremely long trading. All right, the first thing I want to look at is volume. And I want to have volume to be over a million. Look at the stocks over here on the, let's get over here a little bit. Right here, in this place right here, we see the total is 6722. Now we're going to increase the volume to over 1 million. We see that drop down to 1058. All right, I like to trade options, so I want them to be optionable. Now we see that 1058 drop down to 1034. Price, I like price to be over 20. We can play with that depending on how many results you get. Make that over 20, we drop that down to 628. All right, now I'm going to go into the fundamentals. And you can really pick anything you want here if you do. At this point in time, I'm not, so we're going to move on to technical. All right, I mentioned I like high average true range or high ATR stocks, so I'm going to select that. I'm going to go over 2.5. And now we drop that down to 28. So that's pretty substantial cut down from our initial stocks. We look at these, you're going to recognize most of these. You have Apple, Lexion, Amazon, Baidu, CMG. So we have a lot of stuff that you're going to be familiar with and that you may already be trading. But we can put them all right here on one quick little chart. And those are the ones you want to keep an eye on if you like to trade like I do. All right, let's drop this down a little bit just to over 1. Get a few more here. We'll get up to 269. All right, say you think the market's reversing, so you want to look for some long lower shadows on candlesticks. You can add this candlestick here, long lower shadow. And just hover over here and you can see. So we look at the last candlestick. You can see there's a long lower wick or lower shadow. All right. Well, say you think the exact opposite. Now look for some long upper shadows or wicks. Here you go. You can see them right here, hovering over. Now maybe there's something else that you'd like to look for. Maybe a doji. I see lots of dojis here. It's a very quick and easy tool. Maybe you like some patterns. I may be looking for some support or some resistance, wedge up, wedge down. You can find lots of different things. Maybe you want to find some double bottoms or some double tops. You're going to find them here as well. Okay, so let's get that back to any. Go back to descriptive. Well, let's bounce back to technical. I want to get that back to over 2.5. So now we're back to our 28. Now let's go to descriptive. Let's say we're looking for some earnings. I showed a quick tutorial on this last week, and say we're looking for earnings this week. And of those 28, 9 of them have something going on this week. So it's a very quick way to learn a couple things, and I appreciate you guys for sticking in here and looking at this tutorial. Finviz is a great free tool that you can use. You can register and get a few more things, and we hope to see you at Options Brains. Check in with us, and we'll answer any question you may have to the best of our ability. So thank you very much, and hope to see you soon.